And arguably the most beautiful symbol in the Christian faith is baptism, because baptism gives us a picture of what God does in somebody's life. We can see evidence of God at work in somebody's life as we watch their life change. We can hear them talk about how God has changed their lives. The picture of baptism, though, gives us this visual that the scripture points us to. It also reminds us that what God has done in Jesus' life, death, and resurrection isn't just some historical religious act that we need to believe, but it's also a very personal act. In baptism, you hear each person's story, how his spirit helped them overcome particular things, how his grace has set them free, made them new. There is a picture in baptism that correlates with what Jesus did and what Jesus is doing in those who say yes to following him. The word baptize means to immerse. That's why we practice baptism here at Newbridge, by immersing somebody fully under the water. All of us is made new, and we want all of us to picture what Jesus has done. It's a picture of what happens when we decide to follow Jesus. We die to Christ. We partner with him in this death. So when you see the person going underwater, this is symbolizing that their old self, full of sin, brokenness, shame, all of that goes into the grave as Jesus went into the grave. It's dead. It's no longer a part of you. There's also the promise of new life. It's not just the cleansing, it's the also being rebuilt, made new, restored. And that's what's symbolized when the person comes up out of the water, identifying with Jesus in his resurrection, being made new.